Good morning. Today, switching gears today, we're going to try and make some hanging planters. So, I'm using a Laguna Speckled Brown, and let's get at it. Whoops, sorry. All right, so just got, this is about 2.5 pounds of clay, maybe 2 3/4. And really what we're doing is throwing a bowl shape. So just open the clay up, got about 1/4 inch in the bottom. And I'll compress that once I get it opened up a little bit more. The bottom of the planter will end up just like a bowl, be curved on the bottom. And I'm going to add a finial on the bottom, a little teardrop like thing. So, here we go. What was that, 2 poles, I think? And she got 1 more pole in it, but it can't be a full pole, so. Alright, so I'm going to take a little bit off of the bottom here so I can see what shape we've got. I mean, it's just pretty much straight now, but I want to get it something that is a bit more interesting, but I've got to see what I've got. So I remove a little bit of clay off the bottom, and I'll end up trimming this when it's rather hard, but alright, so let's get this rounded out a little bit. Looks good on the inside, but the outside is kind of dull. And I think when you're hanging it, the hanger, I'm going to put three points so it'll hang. I can adjust it and get it to hang flat. But I want a lip out there so that I've got something to attach the hangers to. And I'm going to put holes in this lip. So we'll get that laid out there and I always, one thing I want to do is make sure that I get the lip laid out quite a bit, because I don't know if you guys know this, but as your clay dries, it has a tendency to, well, everybody knows it shrinks. So as it dries, this lip's going to pull back up. So we've got to get it laid over enough that we're happy with it when it's dry. So there we go. So that's about as simple as you can get. And, you know, I mean, let's face it, it's a bowl. Now what I'm going to do when I put the finial on is I'll put a hole down through the center here so that it drains, and then 3 holes on the lip. I'll drain it right down through the finial, and next thing we're going to make is finials. So hang on. What am I doing? Well, undercut that. Okay. So we just drag a wire through there to get it off the bat. Get the bat off of here. Maybe. Stuck on a bat pin here. There we go. That bat wasn't going anywhere. So there we go. That's the inside, the profile. Like I said, it's a bowl. But I think pretty certain people will really go after those. So that's what we're going to try and do. I'm using these are very old, very old bats. Actually, I don't even need a bat. I'm going to do those finials. So let's get the bat off of here. Everything I have is old, including me. Okay, so we'll just throw these finials off the hump. I'm gonna make, I got 3 or 4 balls of clay wedged up, so I'll make as many as I can off of here. And you know, when you're throwing off the hump, you don't have to center the whole hump, but this thing's so small that might as well. Okay, so you got to keep in mind when you're doing these how the size of the piece you're putting them on, and you don't want a great big long finial here with a little bitty bowl to put it on. Planter. Okay, so I do something to decorate this thing, so now I made this outside of this thing pretty big, and I'll probably trim it down when I go to finish it off. But now we're just going to cut it off of the hump. There we go. And once I get it off of here, I'll show you what it looks like. I know it's kind of cobbed up now, but as we there we go. So that's just what the finial, and I'll go right down through the center here and create the drain hole for the pot. So that's what the profile looks like. Maybe I'll do a second video where we're actually putting the finial and attaching wires and everything to make a hanger. I'll set this over here out of the way. We'll make another one. All right, so there's another one real quick. I'm gonna put that on the same back. When I slide things off of the hump here, I just put a little bit of water on there and get my finger up underneath there and lift that stuff off. So there's the second one. A little bit different profile. Doesn't really matter. So that's what we're doing today. We'll make 4 or 3 or 4 of those, and see you tomorrow. If you, I think my camera's a little cattywampus here. If you enjoyed this video, you could give me a thumbs up. I'd appreciate it, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.